At last, the first major DLC drop is upon us for the Call of Duty Cold War community. So many maps, weapons, operators, modes, and more are coming in the Season 1 DLC expansion for Cold War, and the release date is right around the corner. What is up, ProGuides family? It is your host, Sergeant Frost, and today we're going to be breaking down the Season 1 DLC drop that is coming to Cold War on December 16th, 2020. But before we get into this video, you guys know what time it is. That is right, it is time for our question of the day. Today's question is, do you guys like the new Rebirth Island map coming to Warzone? Or will you prefer to play on the old map Verdansk? Personally, I really like Verdansk because of the larger scale warfare, but I am also excited to see how a smaller Battle Royale mode can play out on a smaller map. We will have to wait and see if Treyarch's gamble with adding a smaller map pays off or blows up in their face. Let us know in the comment section down below what your answer is. Let's not waste any more time, let's get right into this video. A quick disclaimer before we start the video. All quotes, references, and information will be coming straight from Treyarch off of the official Call of Duty website. To start off this video, we have to talk about the elephant in the room when it comes to the Season 1 drop, and that is the new release of Warzone content centered around the Treyarch operators, weapons, and their new map, Rebirth Island, that they are adding into the mix. Starting off with the biggest feature being added to the Call of Duty Warzone experience, we have a new map, Rebirth Island. This map is a reimagining of the previous Alcatraz Island map from Black Ops 4's Blackout mode. Here's the official description that Treyarch has teased us with on the official Call of Duty website. Warzone delivers with a mass of free content including an entirely new Battle Royale experience, Rebirth Island, an illicit Soviet base raided and shut down by the CIA in 1968, during which operator Russell Adler caught and forcefully interrogated the base commander, Viktor Stitch Kuzmin. The facility was rebuilt and recommissioned by Stitch in 1984 with one purpose: the creation and testing of the deadly Nova 6 gas. Part prison, part chemical bioweapons manufacturing and testing facility, the entire island has dozens of locations to explore, including laboratories, barracks, decontamination areas, and a hilltop prison block where unspeakable acts have been perpetrated. Expect intense, close-quarter action with a similar playstyle to Warzone's mini-BR mode as Rebirth Island comes to Warzone. Planned playlists include trios and quads with a lower player count than in Verdansk, amping up the action and the intensity. Warzone is expanding from the sprawling Eastern European landscape of Verdansk, and Treyarch's goal is to add a close-quarters, action-packed, fan-favorite map to the Warzone arsenal. In an effort to make the action even more intense this season, Warzone is getting its first new weaponized vehicle update in the form of the new attack helicopter. Here's the official description of how the attack helicopter will work from the COD website. Bring death from above to Verdansk and Rebirth Island with the attack helicopter, the latest addition to the Warzone vehicle fleet. This airborne menace is built to similar specifications as a regular helicopter, but with one major exception. Mounted on both of the helicopter side rails is a belt-fed minigun that can be controlled by a fellow squad member. Finding an attack helicopter is not only a boon for those looking for a rapid travel option, but also raining down dozens of bullets on other squads without needing to use a primary or secondary weapon. Just know that this tiny terror is anything but subtle, especially when both miniguns are in use. Another aspect of Warzone that will be changed in Season 1 is the Gulag. Welcome to America Town, a mini makeshift replica of the original Nuketown map. This replica will have the home interiors and backyards blocked off, and you will be forced to find cover between the buses or jump on the home awnings to get a height advantage on your opponent. The same rules apply for the previous Gulag. The last operator standing wins, or grab that overtime flag to get a quick trip back to the Warzone. But wait, there's more. There's a second Gulag map that has a classified name and location. This map will pit you and your opponent against each other in an interrogation room inside of a prison block. These two new maps gives the Gulag a new feel and ultimately a more intense experience as you fight your way back into the Warzone. When Season 1 drops on the 10th, new rewards are being added to commemorate the start of a new chapter in Call of Duty Warzone. Here's the official quote from Treyarch off of the Call of Duty website talking more about what you can expect when the update drops. To celebrate this new Warzone map experience, expect an intense and rewarding limited time event offering 16 challenges for those dropping into Rebirth Island for the first time. You can earn calling cards, charms, emblems, stickers, a special LMG blueprint Noxious, along with additional secrets to uncover. To round out the Warzone update, you can expect content integration to be seamless as the Cold War era slowly takes over the Warzone we all know and love. Here's the official COD website description of how it's going to go down starting on December 16th. Expect a huge addition to your Warzone armory as a vast infusion of Cold War weaponry becomes available for you to use in your loadouts. Unless a weapon has a particular challenge needed to unlock it, Cold War primary and secondary weapons, including blueprint variants, will be accessible in Warzone. Season 1 weapons such as the Groza AR and the MAC-10 SMG become available in both games once you reach the specific Battle Pass tiers needed to unlock them. The progression system that links XP between Black Ops Cold War, Warzone, and even Modern Warfare becomes available in Season 1. Here's what to expect. When Season 1 drops, expect your season level to be synchronized across all three titles based on your current season level in Black Ops Cold War. Note that all your previous unlocks will remain unlocked. From this point onward, playing in any of the three games counts towards player and battle pass progression, giving you the freedom to play as you wish. This is nothing but great news for COD players. The biggest focus of this update will bring Warzone into the Cold War era and make the transition as seamless as possible. Warzone is set to return in all of its glory, and I can't wait to see all of you out there on the battlefield when it drops. If you want more help learning how you can improve your gameplay in COD, make sure to keep an eye out on ProGuides' social medias, our website, and our YouTube channels to learn how you can get access to Call of Duty coaching coming soon. After Warzone, some of the biggest content updates we will get in Season 1 are the 8 different multiplayer maps coming on December 16th. These 8 maps will be spread out across the traditional 6v6 matchmaking, Fireteam Dirty Bomb, and the returning game mode from Modern Warfare, Gunfight. Let's give you guys a quick synopsis of each map and what you can expect from each one. The Pines is a 6v6 indoors medium-sized multiplayer map coming on December 16th. This map was teased in the Season 1 gameplay trailer and will take place in an American shopping mall in New Jersey. Here's the official description from Treyarch. Located in a neon-drenched New Jersey shopping center, The Pines is a medium-sized, multi-level map at 2900 Sherman Drive, just off the I-89. The date is January 21st, 1984, and there's little time to check out the latest tech at Radio House or drop a few quarters into the Pitfall machine at the Galaxy Room. This is where Stitch and Adler get reacquainted. Cutting through the unique shops that populate the side lanes allows for quick, intense close-quarter battles and focused combat, while heading through the middle of the mall enables longer-range assault rifle and sniper-focused duels. Raid is one of the most legendary maps in Call of Duty history and is making a highly anticipated return with Season 1. Raid is a classic mega mansion compound in Los Angeles from the revered game Black Ops 2. Here's the official description of the map from Treyarch. A legendary map that debuted in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Raid is a sprawling luxury complex within the Hollywood Hills of Los Angeles, California. Fighting takes place across the living space, including a lush courtyard at the map's center, a bedroom overlooking a breathtaking pool area, a basketball half-court, a well-kept garden, and a nearby guest living space, and the iconic roundabout entrance to the mansion. Don't stop to admire this exquisite dream home. The 3-lane design gives way to the competitive 6v6 combat, especially in objective modes, where the central courtyard draws in action from all sides. Raid will for sure be one of the best map remakes to return in modern-day COD, and will for sure be one of the highlights of this Season 1 DLC map lineup. Nuketown is once again getting another reskin in Cold War, and this time it will be celebrating Christmas and the holidays. Nuketown 1984 Holiday Edition is coming to Cold War this holiday season. From the looks of the teaser images, not much has changed on the map except for the added Christmas decor, and the map looks to be set during the nighttime hours. Moving on to the brand new gunfight maps coming to Cold War, Game Show is one of 4 gunfight maps that will be available when Season 1 drops on the 16th. For the official description of this map, Game Show will let you engage your fellow contestants in a battle of wits and gunfire, with the emphasis on the gunfire. This studio setting features plenty of places to engage a less cerebral form of competition, from the contestant podium to the stepped-up stage and 80s camera equipment. ICBM is the second map we will be seeing in the gunfight game mode on Season 1. The map description is as follows. Set inside a remote launch bay of a clandestine launch facility, engage in explosive combat under the gigantic exhaust of an intercontinental ballistic missile. A roughly circular setting with control stations, support struts, and a central payload area are all viable options to take cover behind. ICBM brings the claustrophobic gameplay of fighting in a lab and turns it into a unique gunfight map for Season 1. KGB is an interesting map coming to gunfight in Season 1. This map is ripped right out of the story from Black Ops Cold War, and is one of the most interesting and memorable locations from the entire campaign. The official map description is as follows. Hammer Victory Home among the ostentatious trappings of the old USSR. Deep within the famous Lubyanka KGB building is an ornate hallway of imposing marble. Seek cover behind the thick wooden desks and tall library bookcases, and secure a gunfight win for you and your comrade. KGB looks to make one of the best and most memorable campaign missions into a thriller of a gunfight map. The final map we will be seeing in gunfight when it launches is the German map U-Bahn. The official map is described as: descend into the underground tunnels beneath West Berlin, look past the concourse and tile walls of the metro platform, and storm the park train and the open subway carriage using your graffiti-covered subway car, central support pillars, and other areas as cover during the subterranean assault. U-Bahn looks to bring the hectic combat of the German underground subway system and turn it into a fast-paced gunfight map. The final map we will be receiving in Season 1 is the Fireteam Dirty Bomb map that goes by the name Sanatorium. Fireteam Dirty Bomb has not caught on to the mass majority of the Cold War community. Let's hope that this new map can do the game mode justice and bring it to the spotlight of the Cold War multiplayer. The official website description of Sanatorium is as follows. Deep in the Ural Plains is a Soviet experimental health retreat, the focus of a clandestine investigation by NATO forces in September 1984. Low wooded hills provide cover for fireteam squads to gain reconnaissance over the main, roughly circular-shaped hotel, with links to secret testing within the State Sanatorium U-23. Found within the grounds of the sprawling complex indicates a conditioning trial known as Project Golova. Season 1 for Cold War will bring us 2 new additions for the multiplayer experience. The first new addition is a much requested one, and that is our first new score streak. The HARP is a high-flying stealth aircraft, or high-altitude reconnaissance plane. This plane shows both enemy positions and their directions on the minimap, giving you key advantage during the game's endgame moments of a multiplayer match. This score streak is modeled after the Advanced UAV or the Blackbird from previous COD games. The second addition to Cold War multiplayer we will be seeing is the Tactical RAF boat. The Tactical RAF is a fast-moving boat that allows for quick maneuvering and carrying personnel across water-based terrain. This Tactical RAF will be found with the lake in the Sanatorium Fireteam map. The use of this watercraft can turn the tide of battle when it's put in the right hands. Season 1 for Cold War will bring out the first new batch of weapons into multiplayer, Warzone, and Zombies game modes. This season we have 5 new additions coming to the game that consist of 3 guns and 2 melee weapons. The first weapon you will be able to unlock through the Battle Pass on the first day of Season 1 is the MAC-10 SMG. The MAC-10 has an impressively fully automatic fire rate initially tempered by a slight vertical recoil and moderate damage. This new SMG benefits from the improved handling speeds and the blazingly high rate of fire. You will be able to obtain the MAC-10 for free at Tier 15 of the Season 1 Battle Pass. The Groza is a fan-favorite weapon that hails from the mid-20th century and will be making its debut in Cold War. The Groza is a fully automatic AR with excellent handling speeds and solid damage, as well as a faster fire rate and impressive damage range. You'll be able to obtain the Groza for free at Tier 31 of the Season 1 Battle Pass. Later in the season, we'll be getting access to the Street Sweeper shotgun through a mid-season update. The Street Sweeper may be familiar to most veteran COD players. This gun was formerly known as the Striker shotgun in previous CODs. The last 2 weapons we'll be seeing later on in the mid-season update is the Sledgehammer and Wazakashi Katana. These are both powerful reinforced steel melee weapons that you can use to dismember your enemies with one quick strike. You'll be able to obtain the Street Sweeper, Sledgehammer, and the Wazakashi to use in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone during Season 1 in one of 2 ways. Complete a related challenge to obtain the free base weapon, or purchase a bundle with the blueprint from a weapon family when it appears in your store. Moving on, in Season 1, we will be seeing 4 new modes that make their way into Cold War multiplayer. Some of these modes are brand new and some are modified versions of fan favorites. In Season 1, we will be seeing the game modes Gunfight, Prop Hunt, Dropkick, and Combined Arms Hardpoint. Gunfight and Combined Arms Hardpoint are returning modes from previous COD games. Prop Hunt and Dropkick are brand new team-based modes you can dive into when Season 1 drops. 3 new operators are making their way into Cold War and Warzone starting in Season 1. One of the new operators, Stitch from the gameplay trailer, looks to be leading the pack as a fan favorite within the Cold War community. Now let's dive into their official backstories. These descriptions can be found on the official COD website. Vikor Stitch Kuzmin is a former KGB chemical weapons expert tasked with overseeing the production of bioweapons on Rebirth Island until 1968, when the island was raided by the CIA. Captured and questioned, he lost an eye during the interrogation led by Russell Adler. Soviet leadership viewed the loss of Rebirth Island as a failure and sent him to the Gulag. There he was radicalized and recruited by Perseus. Later, Perseus arranged for Stitch's jailbreak and installed him back at Rebirth Island in order to restart the facilities there to create new stockpiles of the deadly nerve agent Nova 6. Unlock Stitch instantly for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone with the new Season 1 Battle Pass, and then you can level up to unleash his legendary operator skin at Tier 100. A highly skilled member of a U.S. Marine Special Reaction Team, Wyatt Bulldozer Jones is a CQB and hostage rescue expert. Always first in the fight, Bulldozer strives to protect the defenseless and serves with distinction. Obtain Bulldozer for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone as a part of the store bundle later in Season 1. Senegal-born DGSC mobility and heavy weapons specialist Xenia Osu has been a motorhead for as long as she can remember. Growing up around the garages of her rally driver father, she jokes that she has gasoline in her veins. You can obtain Xenia as a part of the store bundle later on in Season 1. Since Zombies mode is not getting a new map in Season 1, Treyarch decided to give the community something to hold us over in the form of new game modes. The first new game mode is Jingle Hells. This limited time holiday mode turns Die Machine into more of a winter wasteland than a wonderland, and there's plenty of cheer to keep you in the Yuletide mood. Aside from the new holiday decorations, expect a variety of festive firepower to augment your offensive capabilities, including snowballs that can freeze zombies, stocking power-ups, presents you can extract from frozen foes, and special surprises waiting inside the snowman. The second mode we will be receiving is Cranked, a limited time mode both literally and figuratively. Keep one eye on the countdown timer, and the other on your zombie killing. Spend too long without an undead takedown and you'll explode. There's no time to lose as your survival depends on frantic, terror-filled takedowns where the only respite is the Cranked power-up, granting you a brief breather before the carnage continues. To wrap up the content in Season 1, we got more info on the new Prestige levels and Prestige shop. At the start of Season 1, your season level will reset to 1, while keeping all of your Creator class content unlocked during your military rank leveling. And your progress will resume from the highest Prestige level you achieved in the preseason. This season offers 4 additional prestiges to achieve across the first 200 levels, as well as new weapon blueprints. These levels will range from 50, 100, 150, 200, and 250 to 1000. Well everyone, that's all we have for the new Cold War Season 1 breakdown. If you liked the video, then be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing if you enjoyed the content. We upload new videos just like this one every single day, and the best way to stay notified of that is by ringing that notification bell. Don't forget to check out ProGuides.com to gain some access to some amazing coaching. Remember to stay safe out there, and I will see you all again very soon.